Hello, friends. It's one of your favorite brothers, Phil, streaming in this Sunday, 22nd of February. I wasn't originally going to make this video, but a lot of you tagged me yesterday and you said, Phil, where is this week's word in the room? I've just been so back to back. I've been on about 2 hours of sleep, roughly, for the past week or so. My sleep score on my Apple Watch is showing a solid 1 out of 10. Which is pretty interesting because I feel full of energy, but yeah, I haven't been sleeping and I just have been so back to back with meetings, work. But you know what? You were tagging me and you said how helpful these video updates were. So here I am. I am going to take a couple of minutes just to give you a quick update on where we are right now. Let me start with why I haven't been sleeping, why I've been working so hard this past week. And really, it comes down to something very, very simple, which is I think and I feel that we are in a new golden age, or it's about to begin. I can just feel it. And I think we can all feel it. We've got the most amazing technology right now. We are living in an age where we have artificial intelligence, we have AI robots, we have quantum around the corner. And of course, crypto is in a better position than it's ever been before. We can send money anywhere in the world for just fractions of a cent, completely borderless. We can own our own money. With just our mobile phones, we can have our own bank. We can set up our own savings, our own yields, choose what risk we want to take, as opposed to some person in a bank deciding. The technologies are here. And over the past few years, I've been in this space for a long, long time. It hasn't always felt like that. And there's been ups and downs, and it's been a big, big amount of building that we've had to do. But I just feel like everything is coming together right now, and we're so privileged to be living at this day and age. So that's why. But there's two things, right? I mean, just living in a golden age doesn't necessarily do anything, right? We're all living in the golden age. So why have I been working so hard? Because there are two things. Number one is we need to be positioned right for this new golden age. And number two is we need to accelerate it. So I'll take the first. By positioning, I mean being in the right position, right? I mean, that's kind of circular. What I mean by that is, you know how when you're playing tennis, right? When you have like a ball and the tennis ball, you hit it in the racket and you hit it in the sweet spot. You know how when you hit it in the sweet spot, in that perfect position, it just feels incredible. That ball goes way further without putting in pretty much any effort, right? It just, boom. And it's like, I can just hear that sound. I think we all know that pop. It's like when you're playing golf. And I remember going to the driving range as a kid. It was so much fun. There used to be one near where we lived. We just go down there and just set up the golf balls on the driving range, get a nice wood out, boom. You know, it gives you that amazing ping. Or it's like when you're playing football and you kick the ball and you hit it in the right place and it goes flying. But it takes a lot of work to position it correctly, right? There's a reason why Roger Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, all those incredible tennis players are so good. They know how to hit the ball in the right position. They know how to position it. They know how to position themselves. Same as golfers, pro football players, everything. And so we need to be positioned in the right place for when everything comes into play, right? For when things like the Clarity Act, which I'll be able to share more on soon, are coming into play. Now, the second thing is acceleration. So it takes a lot of work to be in the right position, to put yourself in the right position. But at the same time, I want to accelerate that. I want to accelerate this golden age coming. I've been in this space for a long, long time, since 2013. And guys, I feel the exact same way that you do. It's felt like it's happening so many times. I remember when we first got into the space in 2013, it was like, it's happening right now. And we thought that mass adoption was just around the corner because the technology is so good. And we figured out little by little that actually the technology wasn't quite there. This was missing, that was missing. But over the past decade, we've come so far. And that's why I feel like we're living in this golden age where the opportunities are there and they're there for the taking. But there's still something missing. And in my first video in this Word in the Room series, I talked about how it feels like we're putting together the different pieces of the puzzle, and it's not clear exactly which pieces go where. It's not even necessarily clear yet where the pieces are or what the pieces are. And that's where this comes into play. I think that we have seen a lot of the different puzzle pieces come together over the past decade, and I think I have a really, really good understanding of what those next couple of pieces are, and that's what I'm trying to accelerate. I don't want to wait any longer for the golden age to come. I don't want to wait for other people to do it. I want to do it myself, and that's what I think we can do at EZA as well. And I think that we, as a community as well, can help to usher that in. I don't want to wait any longer. I mean, maybe I'm just getting impatient, right? But sometimes I tell myself, look, be more patient. Then again, I tell myself, look, we're not in the same position that we were over a decade ago. Like, we've got the connections, we've got the technologies, we have the know-how as well, and I've built up the know-how that I know what those next steps are. And so that's what I'm working so hard on right now. It's why I'm working so hard. It's why I'm not sleeping. It's why I just, like, there's this motivation that I've got that just makes me feel like, look, this golden age is coming. It's like, and it's pretty early right now, but the sun was just rising. It's like when you're watching a sunrise, and you know how when you're looking just at the horizon, if you're somewhere high up, like you're on a hill or you're in a really tall skyscraper, and you see the sun coming up, but what do you see before that? What do you see before that amazing golden hue appears on the horizon? You just see some light, right? And you see this amazing reddy glow start to come up. It's sort of like reddy, sort of golden, kind of, it's just this amazing warm glow that you start to see before the sun really, really rises. And I feel like we're at that stage. It's like the golden age is here, it's coming, but it's just not here yet, right? And I think we all know that. We can all feel that it's not here yet, but we can feel that it's like, it's kind of like this interesting like twilight period, right? Where the fundamentals are there, but they're just not there yet. And I think you all know what I mean, and I think you can all feel it. We can all feel it. We're all in here together. We can all feel it. And maybe I have a better feeling for it than some others because I get to see everything that's going on. I get to see all the builders. I get to see all the work that's going on behind the scenes. But I think at a fundamental level, look, if you don't get to see all of that on a day-to-day basis, if you look at it from the outside, it just feels like, what's going on, right? What's going on right now? And I feel like there's so much that we can do in order to accelerate this and bring this forwards. So I'm going to have to head back to work now, but I just wanted to wrap up by saying I really appreciate all of your support. All of you who are watching. I mean, if you got to this far, you're definitely a true one. You're a real one. And you are the people who motivate us to make it happen. You're the ones who motivate us to work so hard when we could be going to sleep, when we could say, you know what, let's have that meeting next week, right? I'm taking a little bit of time off right now because I need to recharge. You are the ones who help to motivate us. You keep us going. You give us that energy. And I know that sometimes it feels like, I feel like sometimes maybe I'm a leader here, right, in some respects. But at the same time, for me internally, I feel like I'm a soldier alongside you guys. I'm in the trenches. I feel the same blows that you feel. And when things go sideways or different directions, I feel it alongside you. So I appreciate you being there with us. We can't do it alone. We need your support. And so it means a ton to us that we've got you by our side. So we've got a long road ahead. I think that really the next couple of weeks are going to be critical. I think that there's a lot of work to do, but I know what the next steps that we need to do are, and you'll see, we'll be sharing more of that you'll see over the next couple of weeks as well. So, on that note, I'm going to head back to work. Really appreciate your support. Stay safe out there and keep fighting the good fight.